Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into the 2021 thriller, My Son. Now, this film, originally titled the same, apparently had a name change possibly because of a French film with a similar title, released a few years prior. From what I've found online, the plots are pretty similar, so I'll share my thoughts on why they made another version at the end. But first, let's talk about the movie itself. The film centers around Edmund Murray, played by James McAvoy, who rushes to his son Ethan's summer astronomy camp only to find his 7-year-old son has vanished without a trace. The search is on, but with no body found in the lake or surrounding woods, the police investigate both accidental death and abduction. Edmund's job at an oil company, which takes him to dangerous locations like Iraq and the Emirates, becomes a key focus of the investigation. Adding to Edmund's stress, he confronts his ex-wife's boyfriend, Frank. While Frank might be a nice guy and loved by Joan, Edmund feels he's not truly invested in Ethan's well-being. This leads to a heated confrontation. Let's just say, things get physical. The police investigation takes a strange turn when Inspector Roy reveals Joan's miscarriage to Edmund. Edmund offers sympathy, but Joan lashes out, blaming him for Ethan's disappearance and expressing her unhappiness with the situation. It's clear both are incredibly stressed and their emotions spill over. Then things get even weirder. Inspector Roy informs Edmund he's been taken off the case, high-level intervention, and that no one is actively searching for Ethan anymore. Adding insult to injury, the police raid Edmund's office, gaining access to all his company documents. It starts to feel like Ethan's disappearance is a pretext to target Edmund's company, rather than a genuine search for a missing child. Edmund, however, doesn't give up. While reviewing videos from Ethan's birthday and his first day at camp, he spots the same car in different locations near the children. Tracking down the car's current location, Edmund takes matters into his own hands. Let's just say he finds his son, but it involves a bit of, let's call it, vigorous self-defense. He saves Ethan, but faces arrest and potential imprisonment. The film ends with Inspector Roy revealing a wider child abduction ring is being investigated, suggesting a larger conspiracy. So, what's the real meaning behind My Son? Honestly, the film is pretty average and, frankly, quite boring. Even McAvoy's phenomenal, realistic portrayal of a grieving father couldn't save the somewhat underwhelming plot. I suspect many viewers, like myself, watched it primarily for his performance. But why remake a film so similar to one released just 4 years prior? What's the unspoken message? I believe it hints at a disturbing truth. A network of wealthy pedophiles. This film, while subtly presented, suggests that children are abducted for their purposes, their actions protected by those in power. It's a veiled critique of a world where tolerance and freedoms are exploited. A commentary, perhaps, on the dark underbelly of a seemingly progressive society. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.